Hello, Faith Finance, and welcome back. My name is Chris Brown. I'm the host of the channel, and I wanted to do a quick video on money velocity. And hello, Faith Finance, and welcome back. My name is Chris Brown. I'm the host of the channel. I want to do a quick video on money velocity. Why do I want to do that? It's because it is a key economic indicator as to the strength or weakness of any economy. So I wanted to present the information, get it in front of you guys to help you begin to evaluate where we are at in the US. So let's take a quick look at this video, which really kind of does a great job of summarizing what money velocity is by Investopedia.
The velocity of money measures the rate at which money goes from one transaction to another in an economy. In simple terms, it's how often and how quickly a dollar changes hands. Usually, if money circulates through an economy at faster speeds, the economy is seeing more transactions and is probably healthier than an economy with a slower velocity of money. A faster velocity also means businesses are further along in the business cycle, which leads to price increases and a higher rate of inflation. To understand the concept, consider a very small and simple economy that includes only three entities: a grocer, a rancher, and a farmer. They have $50 between them, which the grocer just happens to own. The grocer pays the rancher $50 for meat she wants to sell at her store. The rancher pays the farmer $50 for some grain to feed his livestock. The farmer then pays the grocer $50 for groceries she needs to feed her family. The original $50 bought $150 worth of goods by changing hands three times. The velocity of money in this economy is 3. The figure can be viewed as the money supply's rate of turnover. Velocity of money is usually measured as a ratio of GNP to a country's total supply of money. Investors can use it to gauge how robust an economy is.
So there you go. Quick, simple illustration of it. And so there you go. Real quick, simple illustration of it. Let me go down and find the bullet points. So basically, real quick, money velocity is the measurement of the rate at which the exchange of money is happening within an economy. The velocity of money is an equation which divides GDP by the money supply. The velocity of money, again, is a formula that shows the rate at which one unit of money changes hands. Number of transactions were 3 in the video that was given. But this is the real key. The velocity of money is typically higher, the value of it, and we'll take a closer look at this, in expanding economies. In lower when the value of the velocity of money is lower, the economy is contracting. So this is an article in Investopedia. Highly recommend you go see it. Here's what I really want you to focus in on. What has happened in the US economy? Here's a velocity of money chart. We can take a look at key things that have happened over the years that we can identify with. Let's look at the 9/11 attacks. Velocity of money, the value of it was 1.9 in 2001. If we skip down here to 2006, 7, and 8 and 9, we will see that in 2006, when the subprime mortgage crisis hit, the velocity of money was 2. So it was a little bit higher than when 9/11 hit. But in 2007, it dropped a couple points. When the banking liquidity crisis hit, it went down to 1.9. Then in 2008, went a little bit lower to 1.81. And then in 2009 itself, it went all the way down when the recession ended to 1.7. What I want to show you is this chart from Federal Reserve Economic Data, which is FRED. This shows the velocity of money in the United States since basically 1959. What we talked about was 2006, 7, and 8, and 9. That is this shaded area here is that recession period. And all of these shaded areas are recessions. So you can see that the velocity, when a recession hits, this is back in the 60s, the velocity of money tends to drop. In this case, it actually went up a little bit and then came back down, but it typically drops. So when this dropped, that wasn't a surprise that it dropped. How much it dropped is the issue, because you can see earlier, let's say the 1970s, the velocity of money was like at 1.8 and it came down to 1.75. It didn't drop very much. Here in basically 81, It was at 1.925, but it dropped all the way down to 1.75. Now, that is very similar to what happened here because we were at 1.997 in 2007 and it came all the way down to 1.79. The key thing to look at though is take a look at the chart. This decline in the velocity of money value is correlated to the amount of money that's been printed over since 2009. All of the quantitative easing and the stimulus packages are being seen here by a decline in value. When 2020 hit, coronavirus shut everything down, that value dropped all the way down to 1.1. It spiked a little bit at the end of 2020 around Q3, and now at the end of Q2 2021, the velocity of money is 1.1. Remember what I said before. The velocity of money when the value is high, like here when it was up at 2.1, which is in the mid about 1997, economy was stronger. It shows an expanding economy. We can see the incline here after 91 all the way up to 95. But since the peak really in 97, it's been on a decline. And a declining or a smaller number in the velocity of money indicates a contracting economy. So I'll let you be the judge. I can clearly see that this is a strong indicator that our economy is contracting regardless of what is being publicized in the media. Again, why is this important for us as believers? It's important for us to understand the principal dynamics of money and what's happening within our personal economy, being the US, as well as the global economy, so that we can make wise investment decisions and be good stewards of the money that God has provided for us. Hope this information helps. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. My name is Chris Brown. I'm the host, and this is Faith Finance. Have a great weekend.